encouraging signs of that session, particularly for Checo, because he's been under so much scrutiny of late. Can you pinpoint what that's coming down to? Obviously, you've got the big upgrades here. Is he feeling more comfortable in the car, or have you been able to identify where that dip in performance has gone and then come back all of a sudden?
I think the car's working quite well, and when the car works well, you see that gap diminish between the two of them, and hopefully he'll have taken quite a bit of confidence out of that. I think the car has been, whilst it's been performing, it's been on a bit of a knife's edge, and I think we've seen Max just cope with that a little better than Checo certainly has. But hopefully with the steps that we've made here, we've got the car in quite a nice window.
Can we hit this Sergio thing head on? Because obviously there's all sorts of media and discussions about his contract and exit clauses, performance clauses. What can you tell us?
Look, we all want Checo to realise the potential that he did in the first 4 or 5 races, and we know he's capable of that, and that's why we took up the option early on him for next year to try and settle him. And I think he's been in a bit of a headspin the last few races, but hopefully today were the signs that he's coming out of that, and the team are working very hard with him to support him and make sure that he does refine his form, because we desperately need it.
And have you actually spoken to him? Have you had to say, look, this has got to change because we can't go on like this?
Oh yeah, I mean, we have a really open relationship, and I sat down with him in the kitchen at my house and said, come on, what's going on? Is it something? Is there something else? Is it? And he was like, no, I think I'm just overthinking things a bit too much, and I think almost ignoring what's going on the other side of the garage will do him a favour, which is the approach that he's taking now, just focusing on his own performance.